You wake up in the woods. You sit up and look around. On your left, you see trees that are staring down at you in the moonlight. On your right, you see a 2-story house. The house seems abandoned and is overgrown by plants. A few of the windows are shattered, and the wood it is made out of seems to be decaying. Something rotten fills the air. Not knowing where you are and why you are here, you go up to the door of the house. The door is shut, but not locked. You wonder if anyone's home, so you yell, "Hello?" And all you hear is the wind rushing past your hair. You hear wolves howl in the distance. Scared, you quickly open the door because you're frightened of what might happen outside. After all, being inside a seemingly harmless home is better than fending off wolves. Once you enter the house, you shut the door. You hear creaks upstairs, the sound of someone breathing. Yet, again you shout, "Hello, is anyone home?" The sounds of breathing ceases, but the footsteps upstairs do not. You are now morbidly afraid of what's going on inside the house, but for some reason you're paralyzed. You feel an urge to move into the hall downstairs, and as you do, you see pictures on the wall, all of them depicting angels with red eyes, burnt skin, looking down at you. You could have sworn one was moving its head to look at you. You enter a kitchen. The kitchen is small, and all there is a microwave and a toaster. Nothing is inside the metallic toaster. You look inside the microwave. You try to scream, but nothing leaves your mouth. You see a stomach covered in blood inside the microwave. For some odd reason, seems to be beating up and down like a heart. You back into the counter and stumble across a newspaper, scared to death and into another room. This room is lit by a small candle. You feel safer because there's a telephone nearby. You decide it's time to call the police. You dial 911 and someone answers. You try to tell them what is happening, but instead, you find you can't seem to talk anymore. You take a quick glance at the newspaper. The headline of it says, 3 men missing and a woman. They were last seen camping. It shows a picture of each of the people. You are for sure this is where they were killed. You walk into another room, picking up the candle on the way, and a knife from the kitchen. It's a bathroom. The toilet seems as if it's never been flushed, with the contents swimming in it. You hold back the urge to vomit because you notice in the mirror the man in the newspaper. Now, you know why you're here. Someone wants you dead. You run out of the bathroom, out of the living room, and out of the kitchen without looking back. When you reach the door, it's locked. You mutter a cuss word under your breath. However, you see a door ajar nearby. It appears as if it leads outside. You open the door and see a hall that leads outside into the woods. You run. As you run, however, you can't help but stop. In the corner of your eye, you see it. A bony finger. Its head blank. Its eyes black. It's like a spider, except just bones with 8 legs. It has sharp claws and a large, gaping mouth. For a few seconds, you notice it has blood all over it, and an arm in one of its hands. The bony spider figure runs at you, sending a screech towards you. You jab it with your knife. A streaming crimson color blood gushes out of it and falls down. But it's recovering. You take a glance at it once more, and you notice even more details. Its bones burned. You see a small pupil in the blackness of its eye, and it's red. You also notice that its bones are being held together by other organs. They were cut up, fit there. You run, and as you run, you look back. The creature isn't there anymore. You still run, though. You run for what seems like days, but it's minutes until you stop. You see a town with a bright light feeding into the sky, and you smile. It's a great sight to see. You get up from the ground, but as you do, you see a bony face with 8 legs pop out of a tree. It falls down, comes up to you, and hits you hard on the head. You see blood squirt everywhere when you fall down. And the last thing you see is it dragging you You wake up in the woods.